Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing a Grixis Planeswalker midrange deck. It's a standard best of one list with average converted mana cost 3.1, 33 non-creatures, 2 creatures, and 25 lands. As you can see over here within the mana base, it's mostly black dominated with 9 red cards and 8 blue cards as well. So, it's your reliable everyday Grixis midrange Planeswalker deck. This deck never fails you, this deck has answers, and this deck can grind. And it's mostly black dominated because of Invoke Despair. Yes, we're playing 3 colors, but we're also playing a lot of black cards. And the splash of red and blue that we're playing here requires only 1 mana source of each color. So 1 blue source is all you need, and 1 red source is all you need. And then you go black for all the rest. We also had the same thing set up within our mana base here with a ton of dual lands, pathways, and mostly black dominated lands over here within the legendary ones and the hive and the swamp. So let's get right into the list. It's very simple, and let's break it down for you guys. We start with 1 copy of Syncopate as our flexible counterspell. We have 2 copies of March of Wretched Sorrow as our removal / life gain spell. We have 2 negates. I decided to run counterspells within this deck. I'm usually against counterspells, but I decided to run counterspells mainly because of 1 card that I'm going to get into as well. We have 2 Infernal Grasps as a spot removal. Not a huge fan of a 1-for-1, but sometimes you need to remove like a man land, like a hive or something like that, and Infernal Grasp comes in handy most of the time. We also have 2 Valkyries / Tibble, a straightforward 7 mana Planeswalker. That's pretty good. And we also have 3 Expressive Iterations. The card is amazing, and we have the colors, we have the mana, so why not? It makes our deck a little more flexible and has reach. We have 3 Meathook Massacres. This is the bane of any mono white deck. We have 3 Fable of the Mirror Breaker. This card I've never played, although I've seen it. I've seen so many people play it, and I now know why. This card does it all, right? It ramps, it can refresh your hand, and that's why I run counter spells within the deck. Yes, it's 3 counter spells, but sometimes if you're playing against aggro and you don't want them, you can just discard them and draw, right? Within the 2nd chapter of this saga. And also the 3rd chapter plays a very good role within our deck because it can copy just so many things, right? It can copy the ninja off of Kato, it can copy the vampire off of Sorin, it can copy a spider, right? So it's very good. It's been amazing so far. I have 4. I was running 4, but I cut it down because I wanted to play something else, right? And the deck doesn't really revolve around it all that much. It helps so much. It has so much value. So I tried it out, and now I know why it's kind of a meta card at the moment, and I know why people play a lot of it. So very good card. Also it's a very good card in a creature deck as well, or a creature deck that makes big creatures or small creatures or creatures that have value in general. So very good card. Also, we run 2 Rowan and Will. Very versatile Planeswalker card. It has 2 sides. We usually don't go for the Rowan at all since it's very underwhelming. We go for Will. Will has a lot of power. Will can draw cards. Will can slow down the opponent drastically. So yeah, pretty good within the Grixis colors. Then we have Kato. Kato has the first time I played Kato, I was like, this Planeswalker is not all that, you know what I mean? But the more I play this card, the more I realize how good it really is. Very good. And I think it's only good because he phases out, right? When that clause right there, it just gives you so much potential, right? And so much value, because obviously it won't be affected by a board wipe, by removal, or anything like that when he phases out. And also you can get value from him on your next turn. So very good Planeswalker. 2 of. And then we get to this I've never seen anyone play, but this 1 copy, janky, it's a lot of fun. This card did work, and this card does a lot of work against like mono black decks, that has a lot of tokens and stuff like that. This puts in so much work, right? And it exiles their graveyards. Surprisingly, I've been like playing against a lot of Blood on the Snow decks, and this has proved its worth, right? It exiles their graveyards, it kills their tokens. It's been pretty good, and also it makes a creature that has trample, and it could be a win con of its own, but people usually deal with it, right? So very good one of, not complaining at all. And my first time playing it, I like it. You know, I'm not gonna play 4 of. It's more of a sideboard card, if anything, but I played 1 copy within the deck, and I'm happy with it. We get the Sorin here. Sorin is a great planeswalker for the mana, right? 4 mana, makes a lifelinker, can get you value, can get you cards, pretty good. Also 2 Loth here. Loth is still a very viable card here, and it's pretty good within any planeswalker deck that has black in it, right? Then we get the Shadow's Verdict. Shadow's Verdict is our insurance policy against runes, especially because, you know, they tend to get significantly bigger than what you can meat hook for, so you need like a really good board wipe, especially against that one something of transience or something like that one creature that keeps going back to their hand. This is a very good card against them. Then we get to Invoke Despair. Removes enchantments, removes planeswalkers, removes creatures, drains your opponent, draws you card. This is our draw card, but we have so much draw within the deck, right? We don't necessarily need a draw card because we have so much cards that give us a lot of value, right? So Invoke Despair is an insane card, and I love it, right? And it's easily castable within this deck. Then we finish it off with Professor Onyx, 1 copy, because we don't want to see a lot of expensive spells within our hand. I'm not that kind of guy. Like, I don't want to be risky. I want to make a deck that's reliable, that's easily playable, and that's very successful. And the success rate significantly goes down when you play expensive spells, or a lot of expensive spells, because you can just get messed up, you know, whether it's lands or whether it's like colors or anything like that. So very, very reliable, very, very reliable deck, and very easily playable. Very straightforward deck. As I said, it's my first time playing this card, and it's been pretty fun, to be honest. I have no complaints. You can win easily with this deck, and you might think like, oh, how do you kill your opponent? Well, you just overwhelm them with value, and you overwhelm them with planeswalkers, right? There's just so much for you to do. You can drain with Invoke Despair and Meathook Massacre. You can do a lot, you know, you can survive a lot with this deck. And since since black is my favorite color, I've said that before, when it comes to multiple colors within Magic the Gathering, Grixis is my favorite combo when it comes to colors, right? Grixis has always been my favorite, so I'm always going to create a Grixis deck. This time it's a Planeswalker deck, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 planeswalkers potentially, so I'm happy with that. You know, planeswalkers and Grixis, I'm happy with that. But then the question lies within one aspect: is it better than the Esper deck? Is it a better planeswalker deck than the Esper deck? I think this deck specifically misses one keyword, exile. And that keyword, or, you know, one removal, which is an exile target non-land permanent. You have that within the white colors, but you don't have that within the red colors, right? Or the black colors. You might have that within the black colors, but not as an exile target non-land permanent. You might exile something else like an enchantment or a creature or something else, but not a target non-land permanent. And I think that's where Esper is a little better than this deck. It's just Esper, I feel like, has a little more reach than this deck does, mainly because of the removal, right? And also don't forget, Esper has the Wandering Emperor, which we don't, right? And Wandering Emperor is like the best planeswalker in a while. So, you know, I think Esper is slightly better. Also, because of the board wipes that they have Farewell, they have Doomscar. You can foretell that card. But within the black colors, currently you have Meathook Massacre and Shadow's Verdict, which are which don't have a lot of reach, right? I mean, Shadow's Verdict is constricted within the three mana value, and Meat Hook Massacre is constricted within your mana, basically. You know, if you have mana, you can deal with pretty much any creature, no matter how big they are. But if you don't, then you don't. While within the white colors, you can foretell a Doomscar and just wipe everything, or you can wait until turn 6 and play a farewell that can pretty much deal with everything aside from Planeswalkers. But that's what I'm talking about when it comes to reach, is the fact that they have singular white or Azorius cards or anything like that that can exile, whether it's, you know, a Planeswalker, whether it's a artifact, whether it's, you know, an enchantment. They have more reach. You know, an Esper deck has more reach. Sad, because I like Grixis the most, but it's the truth. That's the reality, and that's what I think makes the Esper Planeswalker list slightly more reliable and more successful than this deck. But this deck has been, you know, it's my version, it's my creation. I put it together, and honestly, you don't even need to try hard. You can win easily with this deck. But I think you struggle when you face against Esper Planeswalkers. But that's why we included, you know, that's why we also included counter spells, and we have Invoke Despair, so we can go the long haul with them. It's all about, it gets down to all about it's all about like who draws better, basically, who has better cards in hand, who's getting luckier with the top decks and stuff like that. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. The gameplays are fun. You'll see this card getting, you know, wiping a lot of things. And then yeah, just make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We're still, you know, on the content grind. I'm still trying to come up with creative ideas and creative decks for you guys. So yeah, if you enjoy anything that I produce, make sure you stick around. With that being said, enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time with another one. Okay, bye. No blue, Valky, Fable, Despair. We've got, you know, a board wipe. Oh yeah, let's try this out. Why not? Why not? Okay. No blue for the expressive iteration just yet, but that's fine. We're gonna draw a lot of blue. Or we're gonna draw a blue source eventually. Okay. Do we play Valky? No. Nope. Let's pass. Deadly Dispute? Sure. Loaf comes down. Let's see. Oh, that is not good for us. That is really not good for us. Kato. So I would have loved to hit the Fable on curve, but this is a nightmare. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to exile 2 black cards from our hand in order for us to get rid of that. That has to be pretty bad. I think I want to hit the Fable here just so we can make sure that we draw lands next turn. Yeah. Or else just ramp at least. If this stays alive, our Goblin. Yeah. They're at 5 mana. Invoke Despair. Yeah. Very bad for us. That's a terrible draw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has to be the Kato and the Valky here. Play the land. Pass. We had to do it. We had to do it. There's no other option. We can't allow that creature to hit us that many times, you know?
You require my aid. My power is for annihilation.
Another Invoke Despair. Okay. Okay, let's tap this. We can attack, yeah, let's tap that. Sacrifice this. Discard the iteration here. Resolve. Syncopate. Syncopate is pretty bad. Yeah, let's go -1 here. Okay.
I will. Aren't I generous?
Yeah, that's pretty good. All we need is one untapped land. Perfect. Perfect. It's pretty good. Yeah, the crawling barons is going to be annoying for sure. That's okay though. Eye twitch is fine. Another march. Let's get a blue source down. Why do you play crawling barons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pass here. Yeah, we have to kill the crawling barons here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or actually, okay. 6. Nice. We had to do it to him. Okay. Let's discard the syncopate here. It's pretty good.
I take no joy.
Yeah, we just pass here.
You.
They probably have another Invoke Despair, which is a very good card against Planeswalkers, that's for sure. Henrika. Okay. What do they want to do first? Oh, okay. Sure. That's pretty good for us, because we can get rid of the Henrika here. And like draw 2 cards. It's pretty good. Let's see what we get on top. Grasp. Review. Sure. Alright, another Invoke Despair. We gain life. Draw another one. Oh man, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a very good card. Very good card. Plus we have 2 mana open if they want to activate the Hive. It has to be very good for us. I think we're just chilling here. We can go the distance with them for sure. Another Loath.
You reek with terror. Subservience.
So they're playing Snow. We have to keep that in mind. We have to keep that in mind. We can kill Loth. We can kill Loth. But the question is, do we make a creature? Or do we draw? One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We can't have him drawing with Loth, so they'll probably get rid of one of the spiders. Yeah, let's just lead with this. Let's play this here. Lead with that. Or do we draw first, though? I think I want to make the creature better.
You fight for me now.
Do what I demand.
Has to be pretty good for us. Do we keep up Grasp, or Sorin dies? For sure. Probably do have a Blood on the Snow. Yeah. What is that? Our third Invoke Despair this game? Yeah. It definitely drained their life by a lot. Yeah, they were going for the Hive. That's fine. That has to be okay. They both targeted the Invoke Despair. That's funny. So this is hitting face, this is hitting face, and this is hitting our Planeswalker. Okay. It's whatever. We have to double block here. We don't really care about... We can save the Sorin, right? Yeah. Let's save the Sorin here. Let's kill their Hive as well. It's pretty good for us. I'm gonna discard up to 2 cards. Okay, so I'm gonna keep these, discard the lands. Drew lands. Okay, let's draw something off of the Sorin here. Terrible draw, but we can get a Planeswalker back.
My ways are not for the
We don't have a Planeswalker in the graveyard. Okay. Play a land, pass. A Sorin of their own.
violence is necessary.
Sure.
To set things right. You deal with this annoyance.
Yeah. Do we let him kill the Sorin here? Yeah, we have to discard, but that's fine. Actually, yeah, let's let him kill the Sorin here.
Tragedy befalls us all.
Yeah. They got that. We have something for that. Let's get a Soren back. Kato? Kato could be pretty good. I think we just play both of them here.
I bring order to this broken world. You will serve me well.
But if they have a Blood on the Snow, that could be pretty bad for us, right? Let's just make the ninja here.
It's like your defenses aren't even there.
They will probably play the Blood on the Snow, for sure. I mean, why wouldn't they?
Without me,
Yeah.
we're all.
Okay, so they're gonna wipe the Planeswalkers here.
I bring my own army.
Mm-hmm.
To darkness I return.
Kato is very good in these instances. Very, very good. We got Loth. Sure.
You could have such power,
Sure.
but you are. I will.
We can kill Loth. Yeah. We can definitely kill Loth. Because this ninja can't be blocked. They're attacking here. Pretty awkward. They'll take the kill on one of them. That's fine. We'll let this go through. Okay.
A pity our time is over.
Man, we need a Meat Hook Massacre badly.
Now?
Badly. We're just drawing so many lands here. Kato's going to die.
You fight for me now.
Oh, I should have done that on their turn. Just not very familiar with the card. And I keep forgetting the clause where it sacrifices at the end of the turn. That's okay. Yep. They're almost dead. Yeah, they're going in here. They're gonna keep one of them back. We're gonna gain life. They're going to gain life as well. Do we save the Kato? Yeah, I guess so. Do we stop them from gaining all that life? We can kill this blocker here. Yeah. Sure. I mean, we have to save the Kato. Alright, Twitch, pretty annoying. We just want to get the blood token and get that creature out of there. They're going to use the draw. And it's pretty good that we don't lose life. If they sacrifice it. Yeah, it's pretty good. We gain life, actually. Has to be good for us. This card, huh? This card. Okay. Let's attack. Why didn't they block with the Skullport Merchant? Do we wait? That's the question. Because they're going to play the mascot exhibition here, so do we wait?
What do we have here?
If we wait, they gain life because of the vampires, right? We can play Will. Will die. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3. Yeah, let's play Will here.
I may be a new Prismari student,
Yeah.
but you need to slow down.
And let's play this as
Let's
well.
talk.
Okay. I do want to be greedy with our saga here. Yep. Okay. Face. Okay. So they're not targeting Will. They want to kill Kato. That has to be very good for us. I mean, that gives us the draw, right? But yeah, they're going to target Will. No? Okay. I think Will is relatively a bigger threat than Kato. Because it draws cards, it can cripple their creatures, you know. So this is hitting face, these are hitting Kato. Yeah, they want to kill Kato here. They are going to kill Kato. It's pretty good that we get to exile all graveyards as well. That way their blood on the snow is not really all that good. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
That's
used
okay.
to being uninvited.
Hopefully they play the mascot exhibition. That's what I'm hoping for. They don't want to wipe the board. And do they want to use their blood on the snow on... Okay. Yikes. Alright. That's still pretty good for us. I see what it is. Okay.
Stop learning something.
Let's play expressive iteration here. That has to be really good. Let's get this to hand, to deck, exile that. We have 2 blue sources. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have, yeah. Okay, let's play Will again.
It doesn't matter the occasion. You need to sit this one out.
That has to be really good. Yeah, let's pass. We have negate for 1 mana, but I want to keep the negate for a blood on the snow or something like that, so yeah, play that, that's fine. Nice, they don't even have enough mana to sacrifice to draw. That has to be really good. Okay, you're attacking Will. Sure.
I won't let you hurt anyone else.
Are they going to double block this? Yeah, I mean, let's play it now. Really good. This is the only instance where this card is kind of insane. Nobody expects this card, so they tend to overinvest all the time. Let's draw with Will here.
Well, there's got to be a spell.
Loaf. That is funny. Alright, play a black source. Play Loaf. Hopefully they don't... Well, even if they top deck a Blood on the Snow, it doesn't matter. We have 2 negates. So that's pretty much game. Let's give them the early on good game, you know, because they've been kind of annoying. Nice. 1 copy, by the way. Oh, get that out of there. Good game. That's how it's done. Alright, tons of lands, no removal. This could be pretty bad. Do we risk keeping this? I wouldn't want to play Rowan here. I guess we can stall. It's mono white, it seems like. They're on the play. No, it's not. It's life gain. Okay. Nice. Yeah, let's play this tapped. Is that a Doomscar? Oh, maybe that's a what's it called? Let's play Valky here. Maybe that's Starnheim Unleashed. Nice, that's why we played it. They do run Doomscar. What? In a creature deck? Wandering Emperor, sure. Yeah, they foretold the other Doomscar. Okay. Alright. Play this on curve. Sure. Are you going to use one of your Doomscars? Maybe they want to flash in the Wandering Emperor? Which I think we let them. Decline. I don't really want to discard anything here, to be honest. Yeah, they are going to want to flash in the Wandering Emperor. But then we have Will. If we attack, we get Will. They do have Doomscar as well, so I don't know what I'm keeping them back for. Okay. We can go the distance here with this hand that we have. Yeah, I do want him to flash the Wandering Emperor, sure.
Run away. You'll be safer.
Yep, that's fine. Expected. Sure.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Let's draw.
If the Prismari want one, there's got to be a spell somewhere.
This is pretty bad, huh? We do need lands. That's fine. They're going to go for Will, I think. No. Okay, just plussing. We did not draw a land.
You just stay there.
I think the only way for us to kill the Wandering Emperor is if we do this right here. Honestly. Yeah. One copy, but we see it every game. Pretty good. They're gonna wipe the board here. Yeah. Expected. Let them just use all of them. Like, I don't mind. I really don't. It's not annoying for me to the slightest, to be honest. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we plus Will here.
You need to slow down. Let's talk.
Let's play a Sorin. We're not in a hurry for the removal just yet, you know? We have a ton in hand.
You will serve me well.
Okay, what are you going to take?
What's
Sure.
one more grudge?
Sure. Don't forget, we have Invoked Despair. So, we're going to get the Sorin back eventually. Alright, our Saga has Trample.
You just stay there.
Do we force them to wipe the board? Sure.
For the sake of all
Man, we should have played this on our second main. Let's force them to wipe the board here.
You fight for me now.
Nice. Next turn we can draw off of the will here. We still have Tybalt, which is pretty good. Righteous Valkyrie, so they're not committing. Maybe that isn't a board wipe. Oh, it's time for us to wipe the board, that's for sure. Yeah, we won't be able to. Invoke Despair. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we do need to draw a land here. Okay. Let's do this. Kato. Let's draw Kato. Yeah, we lose. Let's do this as well.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
I have learned
So we've got 1, 2,
so
1,
much.
2, 3, 4. That's perfect. To invoke Despairs, man. We have so much power in hand. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we let him have the Valkyrie? No. I don't want him to threaten my Planeswalkers here. Let's just wipe their board before they play a Starnheim Unleashed, if that's a Starnheim Unleashed. There's no way we keep a Valkyrie on board. Because we don't know. This might be a Starnheim Unleashed. Nice, we get another Sorin back, but it's a bad idea. Angel of Destiny. Sure. Angel of Destiny is fine. Okay.
Just take a moment and cool off.
I do want to get rid of the Angel of Destiny. So, yeah, let's just play one of our Invoke Despairs here. Pretty good.
Under my watch, neither vampire nor human will go extinct. You fight for me now.
That has to be really good.
You'll never see me
I mean, we can recover so
I've got
much
all
here.
kinds of connections.
No matter what they have, we can still recover. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine by me. Yeah, that's their insurance policy, basically, their Doomscar. This is a very bad version of this deck. You know, you're never supposed to run a board wipe in a creature deck. Because you're just going to lose value rapidly. And they did. Come on, opponent. Just put the +1/+1 counter. I don't think they can survive what we have going on. We have another Invoke Despair. I think I'm going to take the Aspirant with the Tybalt. You know. We have Rowan. Very good. So yeah, I'll probably cut this part out of the video, but you know, they're just roping us here. So yeah, that's game. Pretty good. All right, let's go. Alright, Twitch. Everyone is playing a black deck. Everyone. Let's take a look at that hand. So it's Jund. Oh my god. Land destruction as well. Okay. Yep. We just pass here. So they've got land destruction on turn 4. We've got Kato. Decline. I want all of these. It's good that we made the goblin so that if they destroy our lands, we have treasures, right? I'm gonna play Kato here. Containment breach, sure. Play Kato here. Draw.
You'll never see me coming. I know something you don't know.
Okay. Alright. That's expected. That's fine though, still. Like, I'm really not worried.
Now this
It's pretty good.
is a juicy
Pass.
secret.
Binding. Yeah, that's fine. They're just so slow. We're gonna kill them so quickly. Sure. We're just replacing their land destruction with treasures, which is very bad for their strategy. And very good for us.
I am Volk. God, share in my pain.
Fortunately, we don't have anything in the sideboard, but we can always discard something, right? Yep. They're super slow. They're playing super slow. Their deck is just terrible. It won't keep up with nothing. I don't even know how they win one game. I really don't. Containment breach on that, sure. That's funny. Alright, draw with this. Nice.
Make no mistake.
Pretty good.
I'm not.
Alright. So. Yeah. Too easy. Too easy.